Okay, now that we're done with the blocking stage, we are going to move on to the blocking plus. Another thing that you might have noticed is that I do not work in stepped mode as other animators do. Some people, they prefer to work in stepped mode and then switch into spline later, but then I just preferred personally to just work in spline from the get-go. If we check my graph editor, let's just check my graph editor. Let's see. I'm trying to check. Okay, so if we check my graph editor, you can see that I'm working in spline. This is the method that I prefer to work in. I just work in spline and scroll through my pauses. I think there's no reason for me personally to work in step mode and then later on switch to spline. I find it unnecessary myself. Let me switch back to the dope sheet and then our action editor. This is our action, Gamu blocking. We've already assigned a fake user to it, so we're going to duplicate it because we're going to save this as a blocking pass. Then we're going to duplicate it, and this one we're going to name it into Gamu blocking plus. This is where we're going to be doing the breakdowns and taking a look at all the minute changes that are taking place in the dances, in the dance pauses. Let's just scroll through the pauses that we have so far, what we have done in the blocking. So this is my cam, my short cam. This is my reference. So we're just going to go from the beginning. This is just what I do. I just go through all the pauses, making sure that everything is as it is supposed to. I'm just going through all the pauses, making sure that I got everything that I wanted in those pauses, right? Okay. This is not, I think this is not supposed to be here, this pause right here. Let me just delete it. It's not supposed to be. Okay. Going through our pauses. Like that. Okay. Nice. This is the work that we've done for blocking. Next up, we're going to do the blocking plus. Also, I do not particularly play blast at this stage because I know this is going to look crappy because we have a lot of pauses missing in between. So I do not play blast at this stage. I just go through my pauses as I just did, and then I move on to the blocking plus. I add the other missing frames, the other missing keys, the breakdowns, and after the blocking plus, that's when I actually do my play blast to see how everything is working out. If everything is working out as it should, if there are any changes to be made, then after the blocking plus, I then move on to what I call the splining. I call it the splining because that's when I visit the graph editor and also use the motion paths to see that all the curves and my graphs are smooth. Everything is looking good in the graph editor, and also I also make use of my motion trails to polish out any glitches that I might have in my animations. So yeah, guys, let's move on to the blocking plus.